Hey everybody, this is Jay back with another video, and as the title of this video says, I am trying what you can see right here because this is my system settings. I'm not going up any higher, but Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC, which stands for long-term support channel. And it is currently on 21H2. There is the OS build version and all that installed on, yesterday. But as you can see there is the proof that I have it. Everything seems to be working okay. I am currently in Rust. I don't seem to be having any problems. You gotta understand when you do this though that you're gonna be missing some programs and stuff because this version, the IoT version, is made more for point of sale devices like registers and stuff like that, not actually gaming computers. But as you can see, it does work. You just have to go around and start downloading things. One good way, because you will not have the Microsoft Store if you decide to go this route, Google how to download the Xbox app. You can download it without the Microsoft Store. You'll get into the Xbox app after you sign into it, because you have to sign into it if you need the Microsoft Store. You will come up here to your name and see there's my Xbox. I'm putting that out many times so it doesn't matter. And then you go over here to settings. Once you're in here, you can go to apps. And it will tell you in here if anything is missing, which mine isn't. I don't know. Install options. Yeah, it's not actually going to show the screen because I already picked everything that was on it and installed them. But under here, under apps, I believe it is, or install options, one of these anyways, there is a thing where you're under this section that you can install things that you are missing. I forget which one exactly it is, but it'll say stuff is missing and fix it, basically. I think it was under here. I know it wouldn't be under subscription or store, maybe install options, but as you can see, I can't see it right now, unfortunately. I didn't think about that because I was trying to get things running. But another thing, that will allow you to install the Windows Store, which, as you can see here, I have the Windows Store right there, which I have signed into the Windows Store. It does work fine. I can go in here and download the launcher without any kind of issues. Xbox games, no. That I want on. But this doesn't come with stuff like Copilot. It doesn't come with some of the other garbage that just nobody uses. OneDrive was a big one that I don't like at all. This is all the stuff that's actually in here. I decided to go about, I was trying to just upgrade to this version, but it did not work well, so I just reinstalled my computer. It's the best way to honestly go. You can see that is all the stuff that's on here. I do have my software for my Logitech stuff. All this stuff down here is working. Currently, obviously, I am using OBS. Steam is on here. NVIDIA drivers seem to be working well. My Logitech G-Hub. If I click on this, it'll bring up the G-Hub. And it's got all of my stuff in here without any issues. The camera, my headset, keyboard, and my mouse. Which, if you come in here, you can change your lighting and all that sort of stuff. I leave it off. I mean, I'm at home. Who needs to see lighting? I know it's cool and everything, but it just saves on battery. And there you go. And then it turns off my light. I'll eventually change my keyboard lighting, but I'm not concerned with that right now. And as you can see, the headset lighting is on, which I normally don't have that on. So if I come in here, it wants me to mute my headset. Yeah, like it's the first time. No, thank you. All right. I just want to turn off the lighting on that. Top will turn off. And now the bottom. It saves on battery life. I always suggest doing this. I mean, we are really going to impress with some lighting anyways. I'll mess with more settings later. I wasn't getting, for a little bit, I wasn't getting the temperature to be red on the NZXT cam. So what I did is I came in here and I took that off, and then I took this from Vulkan to DirectX 12, and that seemed to help. It will have a reset button over here, but I could not press it. There's some little common quirks and stuff like that that's been happening with this that I have to get worked out. But this should be checked because it's for older devices. But other than that, it seems to be working right now. It seems to be working pretty well. I'll show you in game here. I am, like I said, in Steam. I don't seem to have any issues. This is the server I've been using. I'm just going to get rid of some of this stuff. And I'm just going to show you that it's working fine. I'll probably sort this stuff out tomorrow. Someone's probably doing one of those convoys from the road, which is fine, I don't care. And you got these. I'll sort out all this stuff at another time. And as you can see, I can still fly around. I'm not getting really any lag or anything like that, besides what's usual for this server, since it's a pretty well modded server. That guy is currently right up over this way. Probably had some boxes. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's your man out there. He's probably just doing that. Yeah, probably got some supply crates and was picking them up or something. I don't know. Don't really care. Alright, I do need to go back over here. Okay, I do and or want. This stuff can all go over the other thing. I don't need it even over here. Well, nah, I can stay here. I got a butt ton of scrap, honestly. This is stuff that's all in the selling thing, so I'm going to take it over there, I guess. This can be sold too. But I don't feel like I'm getting any more lag out of this than I would with any other given server that I've been on that's modded right now. Seems like it's a pretty well common thing to get lag in some servers. I don't think there's those, but I'll check. Ugh. I'll show you all the scrap I've accumulated from selling things, by the way. It's quite interesting. Those can come with me. They don't belong in that one. All this stuff. It goes over the other place, can go over there. That means like these. I got definitely enough scrap. I'm gonna teleport over this way. Yeah, the same guy's been sleeping here for like days. Oh no, he finally moved. Holy crap. That's a miracle. Alright. So stuff that I know can be sold here. Alright. You can add those to that pile. Excuse me, I'm starting to get tired. I think that's all that can go into that. I don't know if I want to put the rest of this in here. I don't need that many for myself. So I can put that much in there. We can add these. Those. Okay, so I haven't sold anything yet, which is fine. I did a bunch of stuff earlier anyways. Actually, I don't think any of those were in there. No. Oh, Jesus. Those are, though. Lagging. Ah, dang server. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, it's not lagging. Why couldn't I transfer that in there? Must have been lagging until I not tried anymore. Now these, I don't think I've sold anything over here. No, that's just a scrap shop. And then go back up. Seems like clicks can sometimes not be as accurate as I'd like. I don't know if it's because it's the long-term support version, like a basic system. I sold a couple things. I have 2. Now I have 24. Yeah. We'll leave that 5,000 in there. Now I need to come back over this way. Actually, shit, I could have put them up there, but... Well, actually, we'll hang on to that. I don't care about that little bit there. I got so much scrap all over the dang place. Ugh. But like I said, it seems to be running good. It's a little quirky, but I also get updates until 2032, so half one dozen the other. Alright, we're gonna put this stuff away and I can grab that scrap. I don't know why it's over here. I'm gonna sell some of this clearly. Because I got a whole box there, missing a one. A whole extra box of that as well. Some extra stuff here. And then, like, we'll put that, all this extra in there. Why not? Well, except for the cloth. It's something that doesn't really need to go in there. Okay. Actually, we can get these cooking up. Just in case I need more furnace stuff. I'm just gonna throw a whole stack in here. Because these will be done before I wake up in the morning. I'll be cooking those up. Alright. Yeah, there's really nothing here. I just built a place to build a place. Alright. Yeah, this is my AT walker. Or a little bit thereof, actually. I mean, it's the best looking thing that you can get, I think, in this game. I wish there was triangles that would fit this sort of stuff, but it won't. That's why the legs look like they do as well. Well, two of them anyways. It might actually be cool. I wonder if I got... I could fight the the things over here with a drone station right up here. I got drones, clearly. Oh, I left all that over there. That's all right. I'll have to figure out how to make a camera station. Because I don't want to keep Here's another drone. I don't want to keep. Oh, hello. All right, but what's cool? You can take this drone station, right? This is a cool way to fight these things. $568. Why not? Okay. All right. Now what we can do. So it doesn't kill us. This might be a little loud. We'll do like 3. Nah, just 2. Alright, so you can get the point. What you do is you come back up here. F1. God. Pulse. Alright. Because the cool thing is you can fly this thing, right? And these things don't do nothing. And no more. You can even fly over these guys. These things are harder to get. You want to use like yeah, see, he's gonna walk right past it because it doesn't explode very well. What you want to do with these, I'll get rid of these shells too. And then that's there, and then all you do should have been more than that, I thought. Currently my CPU is at 78, my GPU is at 53. Nothing out of the normal. And you can see that right down there at the bottom. 73 for the CPU, 45 for the GPU. I might have to look into cleaning out my all-in-one liquid cooler. It might be dusty. That's all leftovers. We'll do that one more time. Yeah, I'll get that, I guess, too. Someone else might come over and eventually get it. Looks like somebody already did. I don't remember starting that. Why are you over here taking my stuff?
That's yours?
Yeah, this is my base where I was just blowing up the APC. This isn't your base, is it?
Oh,
Just take it for now. Be careful next time.
Saw crates on the mat. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but not in
I just
random
saw the
locations
crates on
like
the
that.
mat and I thought,
Always one thing or another. Yeah, a random thing on the map, so I'll go and unlock it.
are you still here?
Because I can even verify that it was him. Let me rewind the stream. Yeah, it was him. Alright. I was right. But anyways, now that that crap's all said and done with, yeah, because I just like, wow. Basically, in a nutshell, yeah, I was going to try to get a controller. Um, I told the admin, hey, I talked to this guy about this, and, he said sorry and everything. I told him to take it for now, but it's like, you shouldn't just randomly pop over to someone's building, because it was literally right over here by where I was already blowing stuff up. That's just. And he dropped it all. I told him to take the damn thing, not the point. I told him you don't just randomly do that. You really shouldn't just go after somebody else's stuff that's right next to their building. It wasn't an air, even if it's an airdrop, it's not your airdrop. There's not normal things that just drop. The only normal area where something like that drops is the trenches. He could be over here picking all of these up. Now, why ain't he going over there? Because he wants crates? No idea. But he lives somewhere over here, obviously, near me, where he just decided to teleport over because you can do that. Now I'm by the lake. Oh, shoot. I teleported somewhere where I didn't want to be. But anyways, that startled me. But you can see how people can teleport. So that's what he did. He saw it by my building and decided to teleport over. And it's like, really, dude? Why would you do that? This isn't your building. You know, that's the thing. I just don't get it. I was nice and everything. Told the guy, hey, look, you know, if it's not something that's yours, you might not want to do that. Just randomly teleport somewhere just because there's a crate there. Alright, we'll put a couple more down here. Because I just did this, and when you kill the guys, they drop stuff. What it was is he sees that, and, you know, it's the point is it's not yours, dude. And just like some people, I don't get it. Shit. I'm glad they didn't do that, but it still messes the drone up. Yeah, you don't ever want to press the space bar, it'll jump off the dang table. You gotta wait until you fully land. I think that's all I got this time. You know, and the other point is when people do that, it ruins the chance for you to get points. Because you get points for stuff like that. See, I got points for that. When you loot crates and stuff, you get points too. I don't know if you get points for just looting the guys, though. Let's see. No, you don't. Okay. But it just, to me, it didn't make any sense why he would just randomly teleport over and take something that, you know, loot something that wasn't really done by him. Actually, we're gonna do that. Put all those over there. I guess most of those are gonna still have to go in there. That's alright. Just like these, you get, I don't know why that came out. I get 50 points every time I can open one. I could understand maybe if I said, you know, say, hey, there's a free crate over here. I don't want it, and I don't need it. If anybody wants it, go ahead and take it. But I didn't say anything like that, so I just didn't get it, really. See, the original way I would do this, since I'm done it, well, I can get rid of some of this stuff out of my thing. I was putting regular items over here. And then, like, down here. Alright, now we can go and do, I'll show you the regular way that I was doing them. Well, one of them anyways. Well, do I have the other thing I need? I could buy one. I'll show you the way I've been doing it lately. Tool, I think. Not that. Buy one of these RF transmitters. $7979, just a frequency that I want to use. Tab, set this frequency. Because it has to match the controller. Alright. that all on them. Then if you want the points, you gotta come back in here and turn off your God mode. You can still float around, but you won't get the points with thing. And then you just wait a couple seconds. And once I press this detonator, all of the explosives will go off at the same time and kill all 4 of them. There should be a bunch of guys. I didn't get anything from the guys that time. That's alright. Another one right here, though. Try to get rid of a lot of the junk, so I'm not getting a buildup of too much extra stuff. Alright, now we can start collecting this stuff. I usually collect everything except for like, the boxes that fall out of them, any doors and stuff like that. Dang it. There. It's a lot of boxes and stuff. Tim's crates. I'm inside of it. These things supposedly you can trade in for stuff, but these doors and crap, I don't ever save them. These things are all scrolls of experience. Red ones are the lower ones. Those greenish ones are a little bit higher. And then you get ones like these are a little bit higher. I think it's the yellow, and then there's one above them, I think. They give you what you can use in the skill tree. I got 8 points as of right now. That basically got rid of personal explosive reduction to 0. That's kind of cool. I'm currently at level 50. And then if you type something in chat, see, level 50, I'm still a marksman, which if you go to rank, top 30 players, that's probably NPC distance, yeah, oh, no, PvE distance, yeah, right there. 696, I've gotten over 900 before. Just nobody's gotten close enough for me to even want to concern to make it longer this time. I don't know how he's gotten 1,000. That's a little bit unrealistic, honestly, but that's okay. There's got to be a way to do it. I just don't know how. Just like mine isn't a realistic shot, so it's not like I'm calling him a cheater or anything. Mine, if I go back here to PvE distance, that's me flying straight up in the air and then killing a pig right down below me. So it's not something that you could really do normally. So it's not like I'm calling that guy out. He found a way to do something else, which is kind of cool. I don't mind. I can only have one title, so what's the point in really saying much about it, you know? But now you can see I'm at level 50, 13,000 roughly. If I come in here, you'll see it go up, sorta, right there. As you see, I'm getting more. That means I went up a level, so I'm at 51 now. Yeah, I went up one whole level because I'm a little over 13,000. Just shy of, just north, actually, I should say, of a whole new one whole level. Now I got this going over here. Let's check on these. This one stopped because it ran out of room. No, wait. Okay, that still had some left. No, so that's full now again. That's full. That's basically full. Okay, so what I need to do, because I don't want to keep getting a bunch of this stuff. Oh crap. Actually, I didn't need to take that off, actually. I don't know why I did. The only kind of stuff I need over here is this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extra of this. I have way too much of it. Clearly. Can come in here into the shop. Go to resources, make some more money. Sell all of my metal fragments. I went up by like 2 million. So now we're going to sell a whole inventory full of this sulfur. Well, I'll grab some out of the other thing as well. I'm at 14,250,000. Now if I go and sell sulfur, it's right here. And I went up 3 million. And then see how many is left when I have another inventory of both. That's more than enough for me. $17 million to 20 million. I'm gonna keep the wood, all that, but we can sell a whole nother inventory of that. Maybe 2 more inventories of metal. If I'm not mistaken, don't I have some? No, maybe not. Sell another thing of metal fragments. 20 million to 22. See what it looks like when I have another full inventory. Yeah, that's more than enough. And the cool thing is, if I'm at 24 million. If I go through my stuff, yeah, I still got stuff in there as well. Let me look through all my stuff. That must be the signal for a large oil rig. I don't know. Never could figure that out. Gotta pet that kitty kitty. I love me a kitty kitty. Yeah. Alright, grab any remaining, like I can actually get rid of those, get rid of that, get rid of this and this. And that'll give me a lot of those, a lot of those. That'll give me a lot more thing as well. Scrap. Nothing in there really to sell or to grab. Okay, here's that other scrap. Go back this way. Look down here, make sure no scrap over here. That I can sell. That, this, well, no, just in case I want the computers things. That I can scrap that stuff out and actually get good scrap for it. Alright, so we got all that. Whoops. What about down here? Nothing in that one, just on that top one. Alright, I'm gonna mess around a little bit because I think it's funny. Because I got all that, but I need to go through these. I can sell those. Well, it's not sell, scrap them off. It should be all from that one. And then I don't see much of anything in this one either. Got this little one over here. More of those, more of those. They can go. So realistically, I have 126 of these. So I got yeah, this thing here. Watch how many things I just get from that. Yeah, not as much as I thought. And then so I got 135. Let's see how much I get. Well, no, I don't have to do that. From just that, I get, yeah, almost 300,000 scrap. So then I can come over here to this one, put that bit more in there. If I wanted to sell a full inventory, let me see here. That would still leave me with over 12 million for the next thing. Let's see this. So this is 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 million. And that would give me about 54 million. If we go rank, let's see if how that would even do anything for me with economics score. $80 million. I would be like third over Stefan, I guess. So watch this. I have 24. I could sell it all in like a day or two before they're gonna think I could just convert it back for that matter too. So we'll go resources, because that's 1 for 1 when it's scrap. Any 1 for 1, it's the best thing you can sell for. Like I'm at 24 million if you look there up in the upper middle. Now I'm at 54 million. So now if I go to rank, and we go to economics again, I am third. I don't see how he has, though. Well, he just might play a lot more. I mean, I got a good amount, and I'm not even really playing all that much, so. But still, if I wanted to, I could add myself 12, a little over 12 more million, 13 million. That's 12, almost 13 million. If I had 13, 67, 67 million it would give me up to. I would still be off by like 10 million-ish for him. $54. Yeah, I need like 20 more to catch second, which is Eddie, the owner. It's top 1 players, I'm the top there. I could go and do a bunch of things and be the top in the heli ones. Yeah. Heli kills. All I'd have to do is beat 19. Which right now, I'd have to do like 10 or 11. Which they don't really take all that long, but maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to do that tonight. 91 suicides, okay. Fisherman fish caught 3. I could get that one easily too. I'd like to get my name on a bunch of these things, honestly, but you can only carry 1 title. If I actually played a lot more, I would probably be on the top of a good portion of those lists. Oops, I bumped that. Hang on, let me actually. There, now I won't ever get that noise again. But I'm not going to sell that other scrap. Unless I have to try to earn back later. Where I'm getting all this money from in the game is actually people been really buying this up. The stuff in here. I get a lot of money from this. It looks like I got more of that again. But yeah, I've been getting quite a bit of money from this thing. Usually when people need stuff, they'll end up buying it from here. See? Look at that. Another 4 million. Bought a lot of that already. Oh, Lord. See, someone just randomly buys, like, a bunch of stuff. So I could go and make more if I wanted to. Or I could just randomly buy it, which I'll probably make it this time. Nothing here. I don't think I need anything from here to make that, because I do got a lot of those, unless someone bought a bunch of the rockets. Okay, yep, see, this is what I mean when I say I get a lot of money. What they end up buying. Wow, 21,000 of those. For 3.2 million. Bunch of those. Why do they want the high velocities more? That's a little weird. But I'm out of high velocities. So I am actually going to need these. That's for me to buy stuff from people if they wanted to do it, the resources. I don't know if anybody's going to this one. Nope. Yeah, I got 6 million sitting in that stuff. Now if I go G, I gotta go back to here. Yeah, I don't know why my bags weren't showing up. That just randomly happens. Now if I put this back with it, you can already see my box is building up. So if I didn't feel like, because I don't really need more than, what, 18 million to start the next thing. So let's not even bother doing it the other way. I'm just going to buy it because I'm not trying to compete with people. Or am I? I'll make them this time. I do need to come over here and get some supplies. Oh, I shouldn't have sold all that stuff. I might have to buy them. Crap, I didn't think that through. We got a bunch of this, but I don't have as much sulfur as I'd like now. I think for now, until I get more, I'm just gonna buy more for now. I'll have to come back another time. I'll get my money back easily. I've made lots of money off of that thing. And I mean lots. I will go through my stuff though. See if I have any high velocity rockets or any kind of bullets and stuff like that. So like, so you got those, so people are buying. Put those with a pile. These are in there. See those. Got that. These. Got more of them. These are in there. Those, that, that one it might be. Let's eat something here. I don't know why I closed out of it. I needed that. Okay, it takes care of for that one. These, this, those, that. Well, eventually I'll need them, but I'll put them up above. I never bought any of them from over here. I still got, what, 24 backpacks. Alright. So those can all go there, but I need to, let me check these. I forgot about these ones. Yeah, more of that will come in handy later. Nothing else in here. More of that. Actually, yeah, we'll take those back, but it normally goes over there. All right. Okay, we're gonna go and see what I need exactly. What was it? Oh, yeah, that was those. Pistols. I am gonna still add more. Okay, so we're gonna start over this way. I don't need anything there. Okay, I need all of the 5.56 ammo. So we'll go in here and shop. $20, $20, $20, $20. Okay, so I need a little bit more of the other one. The blue. Need about 7,000 of the blue, 3 of the regular. Now we'll go 10 on that one. Regular. 34. Alright. Should about even those up roughly. I need all the pistol ammos. Except 4, because there's only 3. Except for explosive. $10, $20, $30, $10, $20, $30. $10, $20, $30. Alright, just need 10 of the blue, make it even. There we go, so we got all that. Okay, so 21,000. I need a bunch of timed explosives and a bunch of high velocity. I want 30,000 of those. Tool. Weapon. I don't know if you can buy them. Yes, you can. Yeah, we'll do 20,000 of them. Okay, what else was bought recently? Dang, I went through like 30,000. Okay, I still got 30,000. I mean, in the thing can't be too bad. The pricing, because people keep buying them. I have made a buttload of money off this. And every so often, but people buy it. You know, they bought a little bit of that, but they've since been redone. You know, that is really starting to irritate me. Sorry, I hate that music. Okay. That's to buy stuff. Okay. I think I'm really actually doing fairly well. with this business. I don't think there's anything I need in this one. No, nobody's bought anything lately. Go back here. I got all that, and wow, I went down a lot. I was at 54. Wow, I went down a lot. I gotta make a lot of money off of that now. Oh well. Like I said, I still got, what, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, just under 22 million. So 22 in that would be 60 something. So I still got a decent amount. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.